Hello there guys, so today I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to become rich. What I mean with rich is financial freedom, which is the goal of almost everyone that's watching this video probably. So I'm going to describe a little of how I plan to become rich or financially independent as you prefer. So as you can see, I have separated it in multiple topics. So this is the ways that I'm planning to use to become more wealthy, which is the correct word. Investments, trading, network slash social media, businesses, and work. What do I mean with each of this? With investments, it will be mainly stock market, but of course there are more than it, like real estate or Bitcoin. A lot of investments, of course, diversifying, but always in the long term. I already do invest, by the way, but this is more of passive money, so money that I don't need to work for it to grow more. It will be the money working to make me more money, so it's the money making more money and not me making the money. So that's why investments is important, and as you can see, everything is interligated with investments. So I'll use this as cash flow so that I can put it on the money generator. So basically, trading is an active. I need to trade in order to make the money. So this is not passive money, but this can generate profits. This is also a money make money, but I also need to do something, and it's not passive. So I'm planning to use trading as a lot of cash flow income. So in this we have personal account and prop firm account. Of course, the prop firms is the way that can generate more capital in the beginning, while my personal account really hasn't much. On the prop firm side, we can have a higher ROI. Of course, we can put 100,000 on prop firms, but with small amounts we can, if we are a good trader, we can have better ROI and good cash flow in payouts. So this is great in order to have the income to be able to invest, and the investment is money I don't need to worry about. I'll just keep accumulating it till I reach the point of wealthy. My goal is to keep doing this whole cycle till I have money in the investments that allow me to simply stop working and stop worrying about making money and just using it, because money is just a tool, and it really doesn't mean anything if you have $30 million and you are just keep working, and you keep working 20 hours a day. It doesn't really mean much. So it's just a number. My goal is not that. Of course, I want to have a good amount of money, and I want to be wealthy and be able to do whatever I want. That's why I really want the money, and not just to gain ego and be a dick. But yeah, so this is a good cash flow. With this cash flow, I'll be able to put some in the investments and put some on personal account to keep trading, which usually is higher returns, but of course higher risk, more or less. But yeah, but it's not passive. What do I mean with network slash social media? With network slash social media, I mean getting to know people which are doing similar things that I want to do. So what do I mean with network social media? I mean that I want to keep connecting with the most amount of people, good people possible, so that I can have more opportunities and learn more with the people that are where I want to get to. So I want to keep working on it, and that's why I'm doing videos, and that's why I keep going to in-person events. I believe it is very important to keep working on network and social media and getting to know more people. The more amount of people you know, the more chance of you having an opportunity, and the more chance of you learning something from them. Because believe me, we always need to keep learning in order to keep getting better. When I already reach a good point of cash flow from prop firms, so like 5k, 10k. When I get to that levels of consistent income in the big numbers, I can put some on investments, put some on personal account, and put other amounts on social media to keep improving network and going to, for example, the Funded Trading Blueprint. I went to an event in London. This was money spent. Yeah, it is not free. So that, but I learned a lot. So that kind of network, it needs money. I also use that money to be able to put on business/work in order to keep growing the business and work. I may need to invest money on it so that I can grow it, so that I can get stock, for example. I'm also not sure yet what kind of business, but that's why network is important, because with network there may appear good opportunities of businesses. For example, I already tried some businesses and I like it, and I actually believe I did good, even though I'm not scaling, and yeah, but I like a lot this area. So yes, it is something that I'm planning to also invest money on it, invest money on me being able to grow a business. Work, what I mean with work mainly is work on my business, but while trading and this all isn't enough, isn't making enough money for me to be able to only do that, I'm also working a regular job for now. I work at Tech Markets, so as you can see, I work at Tech Markets, so I have a regular job that allows me to pay my bills and keep investing, while this is not going to huge amounts of money. Yeah, so what I mean with this is, while this isn't all playing out, I'm still working, and with this work I'm still investing and still putting on trading. So this is a whole cycle, and the more this progresses, the more I'll be able to progress the other topics. So it is a cycle, and it is very important to understand it and to be able to keep growing and learning. That's very important. So this is how I'm planning to get rich. If you are talking about certain amounts of money that will allow me to do some of the things I told you, I don't have specific numbers yet, but probably when I have around 5 to 10k monthly payouts and at least 50 to 100k invested, maybe at that time already doesn't make sense to have a regular 9 to 5, which I'm in Portugal, so these amounts of money would be very impressive. So at that time, maybe it doesn't make sense to have a regular job, and maybe already makes sense to start working on a business, for example. But yeah, this is how I'm planning to do that, and I don't have a specific value to, alright, I reach this value and I stop working, because my goal with trading is to have the freedom, with this whole cycle actually, is to have the freedom of, I don't know, I imagine a scenario where I just want to go to Japan today, and I'm able to do that. So that's the freedom. The money is just a tool to be able to get the freedom we all want. I believe we all want. So this is my goal, and I'll keep doing this. This is a snowball, so the more money I do from trading, the more I'll be able to do from the other ones as well. So yeah, with trading, it also gives me the freedom, because I'm swing trader, so I trade mainly 4 hours up, so I don't need to be staring at the charts 24/7. So my goal with trading is that to have the freedom, to have the time to do whatever I want. So that's why I believe that with the trading reaching that levels, and I'm going to put money on the personal account as well, I'll be able to make a consistent amount of money that would make sense for me to already leave work and focus on that, and focus on growing the snowball as much as possible, and already being able to be more present on the business or focus more on network till I found something that I believe that makes more sense for me to put my time, you know, even if it is not a business or if it is something similar. So this is my goal. My goal for now is trying to get the famous 1 million euros before 30 years old. I'm currently 19 years old, going to be 20 at the end of this year, but yeah, this is my goal. This is how I'm planning to get there. And yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys believe I'll be able to reach my goal? Do you believe that I'll be able to get a millionaire till my 30 years old? I don't know. I would like to hear what you guys think, and let's go.